Alright, as I told you last time, I do a more in-depth coverage of my nerd room. Um, I got a few additions since the last video, so I'll point those out as I go along. I kind of want to cover just the bigger of my collections, like the Jurassic Park, the Mars Attacks, Resident Evil, and Aliens vs. Predator, and then a couple other things. So, yep. Alright, we'll start out with Jurassic Park. Obviously, I have a whole bunch of them. We'll just start from one side, might as well. I mean, the newer ones, I got a bunch of Raptors and all kinds of stuff, but the newer ones, got the Baryonyx, the baby T-Rex. Okay. Over here, we got the Parasaurolophus, which is a planet eater, of course, and the Carnotaurus, which is a very rare one, but I got it for like half price, so it's pretty awesome. It's pretty big too. It's about as big as the Utahraptor, and the Utahraptor is equally as rare, so those are probably the two most rarest ones I have, as far as I know. I got a bunch of T-Rexes, Bull T-Rex, and then the one from the original Jurassic Park. And then I also have the younger T-Rex, and of course I already mentioned the baby T-Rex. But then I also have one in the box, but it's not rare at all. It's very common actually. But it's actually the same as this one, which is from Lost World, except obviously it has a new paint job. But yeah, I probably have, I don't know, 30 action figures for Jurassic Park, something like that. A bunch of Raptors. Got the deluxe Raptor back here from Lost World, and then of course the Utahraptor back there. It's pretty big, about the size of the younger T-Rex. Then I have the Chasmosaurus and the Triceratops, and then I have a couple of Stegosauruses, and I have a couple of pterodactyls and other random little things, plus a bunch of the people, but I don't really care about the people as much. It's all about the monsters and the dinosaurs and the cooler action figures. I hit up the Alien vs. Predator collection. Obviously I got a lot of these ones in the box. The Jurassic Park ones I went for loose figures because they're, I don't know, just cooler that way for me. But I have the 2-pack. I have the Power Loader. Actually, I have one in that box and one that's loose. And then the same with the Queen Alien, the deluxe one. I have one in the box and I have one loose. And actually, I have two loose, except this one is damaged and not in very good condition. But this one is damn near mint, and this one is still in the box. And then I have a bunch of loose figures here: Panther, Crab, Manus, aliens, a bunch of other aliens. I got a couple loose Predators here. And then down here I got all my boxed ones. Got a few, 3 or 4 boxed Predators. Still in the boxes, so all good condition. Got a whole line, I don't know, like 5 Marines, including Ripley. You can see it goes back there. Then I got 2 rows of aliens in the box, and I got the deluxe ones up here, but I got a lot of other ones. Got the smaller Queen, it's smaller than this one up here, but then over here I got the King Alien. And then back there I got all the ones that I got loose, except in the boxes. Bull Alien. Another rare one, actually, I'll point this one out just because it's fairly rare, is the Arachnid Alien. I don't even remember this one as a kid, but I found it online. Yeah. Predator collection. Alright, we're going to move on to Resident Evil. Resident Evil 1. I got the original game in the big giant black PlayStation box. I also have the strategy guide for the original game. And before, all I had was some of the Toy Biz original action figures, which are basically like, you know, the little kids versions of the action figures. Some zombies and stuff. And I got William Birkin, and I have the new William Birkin here. This is a new thing for my collection. And then I just recently got a whole bunch of NECA ones. Got the one in the box, but then I have another one that's not in the box, and then I have two more zombies loose. And I have the Tyrant or whatever it's called over here, the boss from the first one. We got Jill. There's Hunk. Hunk. Which I always liked Hunk just because he's a guy in a gas mask. Chris. We got a couple dogs down here. Got the bird on the arm. And I got the liquor. Which that liquor is obviously better than that liquor. And then back here I got the hunter, which is pretty big and pretty cool looking. So yeah, Resident Evil collection. In my Mars Attacks collection, I really don't have anything too new. I still got the saucer. It's out of the box, but I have the box back there. Still got a bunch of boxed action figures, as well as a whole slew of loose ones. One up there. But this one I just recently picked up. It was loose, so it was real cheap. A little walking robot one. And then I just got a full box set of the cards. And they're not the original cards, so don't ask. They're like the reprints that just happened, I think 2012 or whatever, the recent ones. So it was only like 15 bucks. But it contains all the original story. But yeah, there's not really anything new, but it is a decent sized collection. And then finally, this is the last, I do believe, lot that I got recently. It's from The Matrix. I always liked the Matrix movies. They were very sci-fi. But I got a lot of 9 action figures still in boxes, so it's a damn good collection. Although it didn't come with the Sentinel, and I wanted the Sentinel, but oh well, maybe someday. Anyway, I got Neo, Agent Smith, and I have another Agent Smith that's all like Matrix sized, or whatever you call it, with the numbers and whatnot. I got Switch, Cypher, which I could have gotten that signed, but it was a few years too late, by Joe Pantoliano, or whatever his name is. Got Morpheus, and then for some reason it came with 3 Trinities. The one with the jacket, one without the jacket, and then like a special one. I don't know, it's in some kind of box for some reason. I don't know, it's like a different issue or something. I don't know. I am not really up on it. I just bought it because it was cheap and because I like The Matrix. So yeah. This I wanted to point out, it's not new at all. I've had this for a few years. Actually, I've had the VHS since like 1996, I think. But just a few years ago, I think 2008, I got it signed by Tom Savini. So that is definitely one of the prizes of my collection. So as you can see, I'm a big Dawn of the Dead fan. Got the poster, and I got the action figures and the comic book and the movie, like on DVD, VHS, and Blu-ray. Got a t-shirt, all that stuff. Big fan. It's like my #1 favorite movie. And then of course I got a Day of the Dead figure, And a Land of the Dead figure, which you can't really see too well, but that's Tom Savini as the machete zombie. Yeah, it's too glary. Can't really tell. Kind of sucks. House of the Dead. It's kind of my zombie section. And I got a couple new figures. I got my Killer Clowns figure finally. It was a bit pricey, but from what I could find, there was only like 3 of them on eBay at the time. But I definitely wanted this because this is my second favorite movie of all time. It's Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Love it. Another new one, I got Stripe from Gremlins. Made sure I got Stripe because he was always, you know, he's the bad guy. So I had to get him. And then down below, I have another really awesome one that I'm very proud of. The Tar Man from Return of the Living Dead. This one I pre-ordered for 25 bucks and it took me several months to get it in, but finally, obviously they actually made it, so I was very happy to get that one. And then, let's see here, over here in this area, I just recently got, I already had the Sweet Tooth action figure, and of course I have the Twisted Metal original game. Also have the new game, a poster and a t-shirt, but I got a Sweet Tooth remote control car. And I just had to get it because it was freaking outrageous. But I mean, it kind of goes with the action figure and stuff. The new Twisted Metal merchandise, I have to get that stuff. Because when I was a kid playing that one, there was no merchandise. It was just the game. And now they're coming out with lots of new stuff. And move over to Congo. The only thing I have new out of this one is I finally got Amy, the nice gorilla that speaks sign language or whatever. Stupid gorilla. But I still got the bad gorillas and I got the dude. That's about it. That's all I really got for these ones. I heard there was like, the little Jeep and all that stuff, but I haven't even bothered with it. I like Congo, but I don't like Congo that much. So yeah, that's basically all the updates. Still working on the Nerd Room like always, but thanks for watching and stay tuned, I guess. I don't know.